Hey friend, I'm Mark from The Spark. Thanks for tapping play on this video. Well, today saw the release of the reMarkable Paper Pro, launched with a fancy video and an interview with the reMarkable founder, Magnus Wanberg, is that how you pronounce it? Anyway, I had no idea that this thing was coming. I'd heard nothing on social media, so this was a massive surprise to me and those who don't have, let's say, a relationship with the company. But what I saw on the video had me dashing to a browser and tapping the buy button as soon as possible, as apparently the Paper Pro will be limited in supply, at least for the moment. As soon as I get this thing in my hands, I'll unbox it and I'll take an in-depth look at it. So while I don't have the device right here, right now, there is quite a bit to unpack about its new features that I just had to share my thoughts about, particularly since it seems to have answered some of my major criticisms of the reMarkable 2. So let's break down what makes this new model different from its predecessors and whether it might be the digital paper tablet that we've all been waiting for. The reMarkable Paper Pro is the newest addition to the reMarkable family, and it has a starting price of £559 or $579, but this does rise quite quickly and quite steeply if you start to add all the new accessories available, the marker, the keyboard and the folio case. It's positioned as a premium device, and it's clear that reMarkable has packed this model with features that aim to justify that price tag. And the most striking upgrade, which I'll cover a little more in a sec, is its 11.8-inch eInk Gallery 3 screen. And that's an increase in size from the 10.3 inches of the reMarkable 2. And unlike other colour eInk models that rely on a colour filter to simulate colour, this screen apparently has actual coloured micropixels, supposedly offering a much more vivid and accurate display with a crisp resolution of 229 ppi. And that sounds like a massive step up from the pastel-like and unsaturated colours from, say, a Boox colour tablet. Now, here's a feature that immediately caught my eye: the addition of a front lit display. This, for me, that's a game changer. One of my biggest gripes with the reMarkable 2 was the lack of any lighting, which made it pretty useless in low light conditions. So this new backlight addresses that issue head on. So whether you're working late at night or sitting in a dimly lit room, you'll be able to see the screen clearly without straining your eyes. And you'll be able to adjust its brightness to your liking, giving you complete control over the light level. Honestly, the lack of a backlight on the reMarkable 2 was the main reason I returned it all those months ago. Sorry if you think that's a crap reason, but it was true. Anyway, I've done a video about that, which I'll post on the screen somewhere and at the end of this video, and I'll also put that in the description too. Okay, let's talk about that Gallery 3 screen. Let's have a little bit of a closer look at that. See, it's not just about having colours, it's about having real, natural looking colours. And these come because of those micropixels that I mentioned earlier. And apparently you can choose from a number of base colours, and then you blend them to create up to 20,000 different shades. And that's a huge leap forward for anyone who enjoys digital art or likes adding colourful annotations to documents, or just wants a bit more of an engaging note-taking experience. And if you've watched my Boox videos, you'll know that I appreciate the colours on that device despite their pastiness, and you know that I'd love Amazon to release a colour Kindle Scribe. So maybe when I get my hands on the Paper Pro, my head might be well and truly turned. For those of you who like hearing stats, well, the Paper Pro comes with a 1.8 GHz quad-core processor and 2 GB of RAM, which really should make the whole thing noticeably snappier than the reMarkable 2. They also say there'll be less latency when writing or drawing, down to just 12 milliseconds from 21 milliseconds, which is amazing and means that it should feel a lot closer to writing on real paper. And they reduce the screen glare by 15%, which should make it easier to use in various lighting conditions. And the Paper Pro has also some solid upgrades in terms of storage and connectivity. With 64 gigabytes of internal storage, you've got plenty of room for all your notes, sketches and documents. And for those worried about cloud syncing or downloading files, dual band Wi-Fi support ensures a faster and more stable connection. Plus, the USB-C port will allow for faster charging and greater compatibility with other devices. A good note-taking experience is nothing without a great stylus, and reMarkable is giving us choices here as well. The new basic marker is lighter and magnetically attached to the tablet, but the Marker Plus is where things get a little bit more interesting. It's got a built-in eraser and tilt recognition for more natural shading, much like you would do with a real pencil. That's perfect for sketching, calligraphy, or any other kind of creative work where precision and detail matter. A little bit like the Apple Pencil Pro. So let's talk about those other new accessories I mentioned at the start. In addition to the stylus options, reMarkable has also introduced some new folios and cases. There's the book folio, available in a variety of materials like leather and mosaic weave, which offers auto wake-up features and a magnetic marker strip. And then there's the type folio for those who want a physical keyboard, great for typing out longer documents directly on the device. And these folios come in multiple color options, adding a touch of personalization to your digital notebook. reMarkable are obviously pushing their Connect subscription model. This service starts at $2.99 a month, I think that's dollars and pounds, after a free 100-day trial, which gives you unlimited cloud storage, automatic syncing. Now, I think this is a fair price if you want to ensure that your data is safely backed up and accessible across multiple devices. I mean, what do you think? Should this be something you get for free, considering the price of the device, or get at least 12 months covered, maybe? I think it's ideal for anyone who loves the feel of paper but wants the flexibility of digital. Basically, anyone who's bought into the digital note-taking world previously. That addition of colour and the new backlit display, I think, really addresses some issues that folks like me might have had with the previous models. The thing I appreciated about the reMarkable 2, just like the Scribe, is a simplicity of use. This limitedness compared to, say, the Books tablets, which are a veritable web of menus within menus, customization upon customization, I think is actually a strength for those who just want to get work done and not get caught up in distractions. And the reMarkable Paper Pro, just like the reMarkable 2 and the Scribe, does this with aplomb. Overall, the reMarkable Paper Pro looks like a significant upgrade over its predecessors. The new features, particularly that backlight and the colour eInk display, are compelling enough for me to reconsider my decision after returning the reMarkable 2 all those months ago. And I'm genuinely excited to see how it performs in a real-world use case scenario. And I can't wait to test it out myself. It's ordered, it's on its way. Let's see if it can replace the Scribe as the eInk note-taking device of choice. So, what do you think? Are these new features enough to make you upgrade or even consider getting your first reMarkable tablet? Let me know in the comments, and I don't often say this, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you don't miss my full review when the device finally lands on my desk. Until next time, happy waiting.